And also on Saturday, April 26th, the Indiana Committee for Women Artists is hosting its third symposium for women visual artists. Julia Moore, the ICWA's treasurer, says the committee's task is to create awareness of and foster growth in Hoosier women visual artists, but they define artists broadly enough to include a mentorship program in conjunction with Big Sisters.
In one of our discussion sessions, we realized that we never really had role models when we were young girls. We never knew any grown-up women who were artists. And by maybe trying to put girls who have artistic talent, who want to be artists, with professional artists and to get them familiar with what artists do and how they work, then they'll be a lot more able to see themselves in that role. So we're looking at pre-artists, too.
The ICWA had originally thought their first statewide symposium would be one of a kind.
During the course of the symposium, we got a lot of feedback that said that women were really looking for this. They were really wanting to have an opportunity to come together, to speak to other women artists, because art making is a very solitary process. You know, you're in your studio by yourself, and they didn't get a chance to talk shop with a lot of people, especially a lot of other women.
So now the symposia are held every 2 years. Moore says artists have to have community because it's impossible to do good work in a vacuum, like the old saw about working in an ivory tower.
They have to connect to, at the very least, the society that they live in. You know, they work, they, go out and grocery shop and do that kind of thing. But they need to interact with other people and other artists in order to keep their own creativity flowing. I mean, there comes a point if you don't get any input from the outside, you sort of go, okay, well, I've done everything now.
And community is especially important to women artists, Moore says, because many times it can be tougher for women to make a living at being artists because they have to make sacrifices most men don't.
They go, okay, I can have a happy home life and minimize the art that I do, or I can put the art first and foremost and, make the choice to give up, a domestic life or an outside job or something like that. We're not advocating that women can have it all, but by knowing that other people have encountered these choices also, they'll be able to figure out ways where they can find the balance that's ideal for them.
But Moore is quick to explain the symposium isn't about bemoaning all the difficulties that women face. It is more focused on exploring how who they are as women affects and informs the art they create.
There are a lot of women who find that the idea of being a woman and the unique challenges, both biological and sociological, of being a woman forms a very deep, the kernel of their artwork. And we want to make women artists able to access their femininity as a woman, their identity as a woman, as well as their identity of an artist, and to find ways to blend them to make both their identity and their artwork stronger.
The statewide symposium for women artists is Saturday, April 26th in Indianapolis at the Indy Arts Center. Pre-registration ends on Monday. For more information, you can call Julia Moore at 317-255-2464, extension 233. Again, that's 317-255-2464, extension 233. Or go online at www.indplsartscenter.org. That's indplsartscenter.org. And once again, I'm happy to say if you missed any of that contact info, check the links section of our website at bsu.edu/IPR, programming, and click Indiana Arts Desk. Technology. Sweet. Now it's time for the Arts Calendar.